Good morning, everybody. My weekly Nova update. Today is October the 18th, 2020. I didn't have to look it up and see what day it was today. I know damn well what day it is. It's the 18th. It's my birthday. I turned 39 years old today, so happy birthday to me. Fixed to go get some birthday breakfast, but before I do, I'll show you what's going on with the car. Came out here this morning to do a little work to it, and I went ahead and took the rear seat out of the Camaro to try and get an idea of whether or not I needed to try and fabricate my wheel tubs, my package tray, my floorboard, all of that around my rear seat. And I believe that the conclusion that I've come to is there's no point in it. This rear seat here is not what I was hoping it was going to be. If you'll notice, the thing is basically sitting on the drive shaft, and it's still sticking up above the rear package tray up here about another 2 inches or so. So if I ran off and raised the seat up even more, I would really start to kill my field of vision in here in the back of the car. Now, the fact that the seat is so narrow plays to my advantage for my wheel tubs coming in, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you run off and you have your floor pan perfectly level with right here, and someone is sitting in the back seat, their knees are basically going to be in their face, which is kind of a no-go. Up in your face, right? So the other thing that I'm looking at here is the rear seat. I can feel there's a hard section of it right there. So when I run off and build my tubs in the car, you'll notice, can you see there how much clearance I've got with my wheel simulation tool? If I build the tubs into the car, they're going to get into the back seat. So nothing really seems to want to fit worth a damn, to be honest with you. This is set up with a 19-inch 305 rear tire, and you can see here that the amount of clearance that I have from here to my edge here is pretty minimal. I could just kind of barely run my fingers in there, and that's an 8-inch back spacing. Watch what happens when I take this tire that is 12 inches wide and I run it over. All of a sudden, it starts hitting right there. Now, I can come in here and I can do some fabricating and create some extra space in here. That's all well and good. But the rear seat issue is a lot bigger problem to solve. I was also kind of trying to decide whether or not to use my factory inner rear wheel tubs here, right? The conclusion that I've come to is no, because the rounded off portion of it here is so rounded off that if you were to install that into the car and you put a tire in this thing that is really, really wide, all of a sudden, let me kind of rotate my tool in the up position right there. So you can imagine here, if I tried to put that tub in the car and it came up here and then it started to curve and round through here, the edge of the tire is going to hit it. So I've come to the conclusion that custom inner rear wheel tubs are going to be mandatory for this car. So that's kind of what you got there. That's kind of what you got. It's a mess. It's a big mess. Hope you guys enjoy my update videos in the car. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of my update videos on my 67 Nova build. Happy birthday, happy Sunday. Y'all take care.